said that it will remove Adani Group's flagship firm, Adani Enterprises, from sustainability indices with effect from the 7th of February, following a media and stakeholder analysis triggered by allegations of accounting fraud. This, as we see the political furor over what is happening with regards to the Adani controversy, Dow Jones has said that it will remove Adani Group's flagship firm, Adani Enterprises, from the sustainability indices. The move has come amid leading stock exchanges, PSE and NSE, putting three Adani companies, that is Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone and Ambuja Cements, under their short-term additional surveillance measure framework, which is the ASM framework. Now, in a statement that has come from the Dow Jones indices, Adani Enterprises will be removed from the Dow Jones sustainability indices following a media and stakeholder analysis triggered by allegations of accounting fraud, and this change will reflect from the 7th of February. Cutting across to my colleague Shavan Sen, who's tracking all the details for us very closely. Well, Shavan, clearly the trouble for Adani Group is seeming to not get lesser in any which way. On the contrary, it's only escalating. This latest change that has come about and the announcement that has been made by Dow Jones, how will this have a larger impact?
Well, in fact, there has been a back-to-back setback for the Adani Group. First, with the RBI stepping into this matter. However, having said that, remember, RBI hasn't come on record with regards to the fact that they basically asked the banks to inform about their exposure with the Adani Group. Now, that's important given the fact that there has been a lot of demand to find out, what was the need for banks like the State Bank of India as well as LIC to come out in the open and help the Adani Group, and that has basically raised, the eyebrow. What's important to point out here is that even though the market seems to be extremely volatile and the shares are plunging, if you look at their flagship enterprise, that's Adani Enterprise, the prices have gone down beyond 28%. Now, that's by far the biggest setback that the group has seen from the time it has basically consolidated, especially, assets like the Ambuja Cement. These were basically seen as very solid assets of the Adani Group. When the shares have come down, it only goes on to indicate that they haven't been able to stabilize this entire matter, and they're still reeling under that shock that was caused because of the 100-page report put out by Hindenburg Research. A lot of questions can essentially be raised about Hindenburg Research, given the fact also in the past there are several other companies in the United States that have also been a target of the Hindenburg Research. But it raises some fundamental questions with regards to what the Hindenburg Research has been talking about, that is calling it the largest con in the history of corporate India. That's what Hindenburg Research says. But how are they really substantiating it? They are saying that the executives of the Adani Group have links with seedy criminals. Now, that's the kind of allegation that has been leveled. But once again, it goes back to the core issue. The issue essentially being that how exactly are they qualifying all these allegations? Having said that, remember, there's been a massive political furor in India. Opposition parties have already trained their guns at the government. The government said that they have nothing to do when it comes to an individual private company. Let's listen to the opposition briefing that's taking place.
Shavan, I'm